Puaslah saya menanam ubi, menanam ubi.
Podcast yang akan anda dengarkan adalah paparan kisah-kisah dan isu-isu masyarakat Melayu di Singapura.
Sembarang persamaan yang dipaparkan di dalam podcast ini amatlah disengajakan. Kami harapkan paparan pengalaman kami ini dapat menjadi iktibar kepada semua lapisan masyarakat di Singapura.
Dengan kalimah Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, terimalah hos-hos anda, Manap
Dan Mawi.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, together with the both of us, saya Mim Alif Nak Manap.
Saya Mim Alif WI Mawi.
The Manap and Mawi Show in Spotify and Apple Podcast. Episod hari ini dibawakan khas untuk anda daripada Sambal Greg by Mak Pia. Untuk keterangan anda lebih lanjut, boleh terus SMS atau WhatsApp kita di talian
8752-6735-8752-6735.
Oh, lain dia nombor.
Ni official.
Last week nombor lain.
Tak ada official 8752-6735
dan 87602964.
Kita akan adakan promosi tak lama lagi.
Ada
promosi.
Tadi aku tanya, tadi tak ada. Tiba
kan
ada.
Kau juga cakap nanti untuk bulan 2 onwards.
Bulan 2 ada promosi.
Daripada bulan Februari tahun ni kita akan adakan promosi. Jadi kepada siapa yang telah pun beli sebelum tu, minta maaf lah sebab harga masih harga original. Tapi with effect from 1st of February kita adakan harga promosi. Satu botol tak kira apa flavor lah, $10 saja. Jadi kalau nak dapat mendapatkan informasi lebih lanjut, longsori TikTok kita, Facebook kita, ataupun boleh PM kita. Once again, 8752-6735
87602964.
Apa khabar semua? Ngeri macam selele itu berbual
Okay.
Kau okay
Alhamdulillah.
Penat.
Kita throwback sikit boleh tak?
Jangan.
I shall not touch on our past episode yang sebelum ini, yang kita masih relevan ke tidak. Ada kejutan sikit. Tapi aku nak throwback sikit aku punya staycation last week. Engkau recommend aku pergi nasi ayam kicap tu. Tutup. Bila aku pergi hari Tuesday sebenarnya dia tutup.
Okay.
Dia sedih lah sikit kan. Aku pergi jauh-jauh sikit. Tapi nasib baik sebelah je ada satu gerai, gerai pokok ceri.
Okay.
Tapi aku tak nampak pun pokok ceri kat situ.
Mungkin bekas tapak pokok ceri.
Mungkin. So right. But not bad tempat makan dia. Tapi bila the next day aku pergi kat kicap tu and try, well, nothing special. Dia ayam kicap je. Pada aku okay lah. Boleh lah. Kadang-kadang kita bila kita tengok benda-benda yang kat TikTok ni ataupun viral bila kita sampai kita try this, a bit
overrated lah.
Sometimes too exaggerated as well.
Dia macam example kasih kau nasi lemak lobster lah.
Betul, nasi lemak dah habis.
Sampai sekarang masih belum maafkan lagi kedai tu tau. Ada ke patut kedai nasi lemak tak ada nasi lemak.
But first bila aku touchdown kat JB tu,
tak payah touchdown sangat, bukan ada terbang.
Touchdown lah, turun motor touchdown lah tu. So aku try roti canai sarang burung. Dapat.
Okay.
Oh, meninggal.
Burung apa?
Burung apa?
Nasi apa, roti prata sarang burung. Burung apa?
Mana aku tahu burung apa. Ayam lah.
Tapi sedap.
Tapi sedap. Seriously sedap. You should try that. Itu aku recommended much lah.
Okay.
Untuk tu. Then aku try king crab.
Berapa ratus kau habis sana?
About untuk king crab aja. It's about 300 ringgit. RM. Dua orang main makan. Okay. So it's like a shell out punya hidang. But then semua ada. Aku tak pernah makan lobster.
Tak pernah?
Aku tak pernah makan lobster, bro.
Kesiannya.
So first time aku makan lobster tu, pasal dia letak cheese, then dia bakar. Sedap siap. Gila babi.
Apa perbezaan lobster dengan udang yang besar?
Dia tak ada sebenarnya dia tak ada beza. Lobster dengan udang ni tak ada beza.
Okay.
Cuma je
harga dia mahal lah.
Harga dia mahal, dan lobster tu actually is a oversized prawn.
Correct, I agree.
The taste is about the same. But I love prawn. That's the highlight. Then I tried the Alaskan crab.
King crab.
Yeah.
Tak, aku nak tanya kau satu soalan yang paling penting.
Apa?
Kena gout tak? Tak.
Pasal apa? Aku bawa ubat gout.
Kepala.
Mesti nak bawa bro. Pasal you know that kau makan radak kat sana. Then I tried for the first time pedicure. Pedicure is it? Pedicure ke manicure? Kaki
pedicure.
Geli bro.
Yang buat lelaki perempuan?
Perempuan.
Kesian dia tu.
Tapak kaki aku penuh bro je bagi muka. So it was an experience lah buat pedicure. Then but the service was good. Pasal kau first time try this thing, you have to pasal ikutkan bini aku of course.
Yang buat tu local ke ataupun
original lah aku rasa.
Vietnamese.
Aku not sure. Pasal aku tak, macam malu nak to have that conversation.
Aku tak pernah buat pedicure manicure.
Kau tak boleh buat. Kau buat pedicure, kau nak kena bawa nak kena bawa grinding machine bro. Yes. Then of course for the 3 or 4 days aku kat sana all the way massage lah.
Yelah, sebab itulah.
Dia pasal KSL tu. So aku stay kat KSL resort. So kau kat KSL tu semua kedai massage.
Aku tahu.
So you are spoiled for choice.
Yelah.
Then kita
message tak reply. Kerja
busy,
tak buat.
Orang tengah staycation, ada family time.
Kerja tak buat. Ada work tak buat. 2 minggu aku tunggu nyawa kau celaka.
Bukan pasal kau, kerja aku sendiri pun aku tak layan. Jadi apa? Buat bodoh lah. Kita nak relax, rest and relax. Kan family time kan. Jangan kacau.
Nanti end of February aku minta. Jangan kacau hidup aku. 1 minggu jangan kacau.
Cakap pasal spending time with the family as well. Anak aku finally had the braces.
Amalia.
So pergi anak aku yang lelaki. So he had the braces.
Berapa ribu
6,008 ringgit
sekali bayar?
No. First upfront about 1,000 plus.
Dia boleh pakai CDC voucher?
Tak boleh pakai. CPF pun tak boleh. So kau kena bayar upfront about 1,000. Lepas tu bulan-bulan kau kena datang balik bayar $200. And okay,
nak kena ketatkan nak kena maintain.
Finally he had his braces for the longest time lah. Dia nak do braces kan. So okay lah.
So nanti tak lama lagi mula sekolah baru. So dah pakai braces, kira image baru lah.
Itulah image baru. Kira
tak ada. Sekarang dia ada matai tak?
Ada.
Dia nak pergi sekolah ITE tau.
Yalah.
Ada matai tau.
Yalah.
Dia kira macam kau pergi buffet tapi dah kenyang.
Tapi kesian bro. For the first week kan, dia tak boleh makan solid food.
Okay.
Just literally je liquid diet. Then all the way bubur dia dah bingit bro.
Yalah, some trade off.
Dia balik sekolah muka macam zombie kata. Pasal dia his whole day dia hungry. Kat sekolah tak ada jual porridge. Then dia kena tunggu balik rumah buat instant porridge.
Some trade off lah. Win some lose some lah.
Win some lose some lah.
Okay. Enough about us. Malam ni topik a bit special lah. Kau boleh terangkan sikit?
First off, apa perasaan kau kalau kau dapat tahu your other half kan mengalami a condition yang that's going to be life changing? Macam kau dengan kau punya wife, your wife also had a medical condition, which you both have to go through. Kan aku alhamdulillah wife aku, kita dua masih sihat. So bagi kau, perasaan kau, you have to go through the journey with her. How you felt at them?
I got to know ataupun she got to know about her medical condition.
Bini kau lagi lama kan dia condition?
Way before kita even had a relationship.
Wow. Okay.
But despite knowing the pros and cons of her condition, I mean, yelah, you know, love supersedes all at that point of time.
Ben loving each other.
But the condition is buat baik. But her situation is quite terminal. Not terminal lah, tapi it's very serious.
So terminal mana?
So to the extent that she requires organ transplant. She's on the waiting list sekarang. But most importantly sekarang ni yang betul-betul affecting us. Kita dah menikah dah 16 tahun
Okay. Alhamdulillah.
The one that is affecting us is that due to her condition, it has resulted in her ataupun doktor kata it's not safe for her to be pregnant. Because if she were to be pregnant, masuk the 3rd trimester, aku akan kena pilih anak ke mak.
Wow.
So
kau tak share dengan aku pasal ni?
Tak pernah.
No, you didn't share about this.
Okay. I never shared with
Ni first time saya kau share.
Serious ah?
Seriously,
Okay.
yeah.
So
Now I know.
okay, you have to know the
Wow.
backstory about
Okay.
me and my wife.
Uh-huh.
Okay, my wife. Okay, both of us. This is our second marriage. Bini aku when we got married, bini aku ada anak 2 orang. My previous marriage, aku tak ada anak. So all the more reason siapa tak nak anak sendiri. Betul tak?
Yeah.
So bila takkan kita nak orang bilang bini aku tak ada ngandung sakit whatever.
Yeah.
So bila tak ada anak, orang akan cakap because bini aku dah ada living proof ada anak 2 orang. So aku the previous marriage tak ada anak, sampai sekarang tak ada anak.
Yeah.
Orang cakap macam-macam all those
Yeah.
words, mandul lah, apalah and everything. So initially it really eats me up. Tapi at the end of the day aku fikir dah lama kelamaan dah jadi sebalan.
For the first starting memang terasa
baru
lah.
terasa lah.
Tapi sekarang bila dah lama kan, dah
Ada advantage je. Tak boleh cakap. So yeah, I mean,
Okay,
it affects her, and it affects me as well as the spouse lah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So untuk dia macam mana? Apa what do you think of harapan dia ataupun obviously bila korang dua mendirikan rumah tangga, you both had dreams of your own to ada anak dan semua. Tapi selepas itu when you got to know,
kuasa Allah, I
ni
think
podcast apa? Podcast pasal kau.
kuasa Allah lepas
Okay.
kita nikah, I think on 2 different occasions she got pregnant. But
Laju abang buat kerja.
dah halal. But I mean, she's not strong enough. So kalau orang nak cakap lah. Because I know at the end of the day I don't want to put my wife in that situation.
And honestly, you also don't want to be in the situation
Kau nak pilih
that
siapa?
you have to pilih kan. Yeah, understand.
Kenapa aku tanya soalan ni?
Oh, okay. Kerana kadang-kadang kita sukar untuk buat satu decision that is quite life changing lah.
Betul.
So today kita ada dua guest kita ni,
Sepasang
suami isteri yang dikenali sebagai Nur dan juga Aida. Okay, tak sasul.
Ada pause tu
Ada pause.
Very significant pause.
Dan Aida telah pun menjalani satu procedure ataupun dia pun ada medical condition. Then I would not kata orang tu elaborate more.
If they want to share, let them
share lah. So dalam studio kita bersama dengan kami
Studio,
hari ini. Studio rumah.
Living rumahku ni.
Belakang rumah bukan studio. Kau tengok orang kadang pucui belakang kan macam studio. Dan hari ini bersama dengan kami sepasang suami isteri, Abang Noh dan juga Aida. Apa khabar? Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Oh, dekat sikit. Okay,
sebelum tu kita nak ucapkan ribuan terima kasih kerana sudi bersama-sama kita nak berkongsi I think sesuatu yang agak peribadi dan mungkin I think macam mana you all dah biasa lalui pun tetap akan it will affect it will invoke some feelings, some emotions lah.
Tapi sebelum kita teruskan ataupun kita lanjutkan interview hari ini, kita harapkan mungkin yang kat TikTok live they wish to remain anonymous also as well. But then kita buat ni benda bukan untuk mengaibkan ke siapa-siapa, tapi kita harapkan episod kita hari ni dapat berikan satu pelajaran tauladan. Mana tahu orang di luar sana yang ada sama situation as well dengan orang dapat sikit sebanyak.
Predicament, you're using big
Yes,
boy words
very good.
today.
English aku sekarang dah bagus bro.
Is it?
Sejak balik JB.
Tak.
Kita harapkan dapat berikan satu pelajaran InsyaAllah.
InsyaAllah,
Okay.
insyaAllah.
Dan kita boleh intro sikit dengan Abang No kita ni. Abang, bila you first, aku panggil abang macam ganjal je. Bro boleh?
You all dah bernikah berapa lama?
Yes.
Lupa tidur luar.
Kalau bernikah tu dalam 17 tahun.
Wow, okay, 17 tahun. Wow.
And
Okay.
kita difahamkan bahawa this is your second marriage bro?
First marriage for me, but
First marriage for Aida, tapi second marriage for Abang Noor lah. Okay. And we also understand that going into this marriage with Aida, you dah ada anak.
Ya.
Berapa orang?
Kalau nak kira kan,
buy one 5 free.
she buy one, 5 free.
Wow, promo code apa dia pakai dia? Very
So before Aida, you had 5 children.
Yes.
Okay. So with Aida, you have another 3.
3 children.
Wow, 8 bro. Busy bro.
8.
8, 9, 10. Lagi satu je bang. Lagi satu je bang.
Pasal sebabnya kenapa 8? Sebab pasal that period of time futsal is very popular.
Betul juga. Including the mother as well lah. Nak kena buat satu team. Okay.
Kalau ikut campur mak ke bapak, dah boleh buat 9 side punya team juga. Betul.
Tak 7 aside.
7 side ada 2 reserve.
Ada 2 reserve lah. Nak kena ada tu. Support juga bro. Kau main futsal. Pernah kau main full? Tak ada kan. Main keeper.
Okay, so the range, age range anak-anak you daripada yang the eldest dah berumah tangga.
Dah combine. Dah powers combine. Yang paling tua berapa umur?
In the range of 20s, 30s.
Mid-20s.
20s.
The oldest is the mid-20s.
I see. And the youngest?
He's 6 years old.
The youngest is 6 years old.
old, yeah.
I see.
Oh,
Okay. You can bring us back at the start of your relationship. Mungkin I can ask you dulu abang. Are you aware of whether your wife to be back then ada apa-apa medical condition ke, or at that point of time there's no info at all? Both of you don't even know whether there's something going on.
Tak ada info.
Marriage, no.
Before marriage kita tak tahu apa-apa.
Even for Aida also, I see. How many years into your marriage baru you all get to know about your situation, your condition, Aida?
I think it's my first pregnancy.
After your first, or during your
My
first?
first pregnancy.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah, so I got to know that I have a growth. Yeah, so when doing scanning, so they say you might want to check with your doctor again, because this might not be the growth. This could be your baby.
I see.
I
Both
see.
together.
Oh.
Yeah,
So you got to know about
I have the growth,
Uh-huh.
kan? So I already know.
Okay.
So then when going through, I think need to go for a procedure. Then they cakap they probe, right? Then they cakap, you might want to check with your gynae again, because this might not be a growth. It could be your baby also.
So at that point of time, you were aware that you were already pregnant.
First, my first pregnancy. Yeah.
You dah tahulah dah pregnant.
No, tak tahu.
Oh, belum
tak
tahu.
Tak tahu.
Okay.
So I know it's a growth.
So what were the signs and symptoms? Mungkin you demam ke ataupun macam mana?
It's a normal symptom what other women go through lah when they have that. So we know that it's a normal growth. Then that time pun kita tahu yang kita having that first child.
I see.
Okay.
So you went for the check, and the doctor said it might be a growth, but at the same
It
time,
was actually the scanner yang buat.
Oh, okay,
Then asked me to go back to doctor and check.
So you initially thought it was the growth first, but not
Yes.
pregnant.
No.
But then because the whoever the person who scans, he or she did a great job and tell you guys
Yes,
did a
yes.
great job.
Correct.
By finding out maybe dia dah lama in that field. Dia tahu
Experience,
this is
yeah.
not the growth. Maybe it's something else. Maybe he just find some
Abnormalities.
Yes, correct. That's the word. Sorry, slip of the tongue. So he or the person asked you to go back to go to gynae.
Yes.
Okay. So kira ni pergi KK lah.
No, it was actually at in the east, the hospital in the
Okay.
So when you went back to the gynae, that's when they tell you that is
east.
You're pregnant lah. Early
They
stages.
After months of checking because of the growth. So when go for the urine test, that's where I get to know that I'm pregnant.
How many
My first
weeks in?
Quite small, because the size of the growth and the baby, the initial is the same size.
I see.
oh, so you had both at one time at the same time.
Yes.
Correct.
Wow, miracle sih.
But at that point of time, you tak ada rasa macam extraordinary pain ke ataupun memang
Sakit ke tak ada?
that one normal lah, macam you punya bleeding.
Itu normal biasa
Tak ada lah.
lah.
Sekarang kita
Excessive
lelaki kita
lah.
tak tahu normal tu apa. Aida kita tak tahu.
It's excessive lah, the excessive bleeding.
I see.
You find that okay, this is out of the ordinary, normal,
So it
monthly.
cause it has you guys have a cause for concern lah that makes you all decide to check, and bila dapat tahu yang scan. I see.
Because initially I have a lot of excessive bleeding.
Understand.
Go to the hospital, so they said okay, you have a growth. So once then it's a continuous medical checkup until when the lady who did a check on the scanning, they say, hey, you might want to check back because it could be a baby. You know, you are pregnant, or go for a second opinion.
I see.
Take us back when you guys got to know that you are pregnant and at the same time ada tumbuhan dekat dalam tu. What was going through your mind?
How about you?
What was going through your mind?
Yeah.
I mean, is worried lah. Because one is kita tak tahu sama ada benda ni akan spread to other part of the organ.
Understand.
Okay, another thing is if you ask me to choose, it's difficult.
Of course.
So which come first, right? Another thing is kalau kita tak react immediately atau get an advice from expert immediately, then her life could be threatened. So worried is worried, but as I read a lot on this medical condition, I think Singapore have very good medical expert and
Facilities.
facilities.
Yeah.
So we ask around, we read a lot, then we decide lah. Yeah.
I see.
Okay, so once you have been diagnosed with a growth, alongside with your pregnancy,
Growth tu what they call that growth?
Initially they call it just a fibroid.
Fibroid.
oh, initially it was identified as a fibroid.
Okay.
Identified as a fibroid, so it's together lah with the embryo.
Embryo. Yeah. Okay. But subsequently, they found it to. I mean, I'm sure you have to go through biopsy to find out what type of growth it is, whether it's benign ke tidak, is it cancerous ke tidak, ataupun
No, we didn't.
you didn't go through that.
Because it's still small. So to them, if it's not over the 5 cm, so they were not.
I see. It was not so kata orang tu serious at all lah.
Correct.
Serious,
But it takes you at that point of time, both of you make the decision to prioritize the baby first lah, because you already found out about the baby.
Yeah, so we discussed that we just continue with the pregnancy.
Okay.
How was the pregnancy?
Pregnancy was
But taking into consideration that is your first pregnancy.
my first,
Okay.
I think because with myself I'm anemic.
Okay.
And,
Apa tu? Apa?
Kurang darah putih. Iron. Kurang iron.
Kurang iron. Oh, enemy.
Yeah, enemy.
Dia bukan macam Jepun punya tu, tu anime.
Anemic.
Okay.
Kau dah start jauh bodoh kau. Orang topik serius ni.
So enemy, okay.
So
Okay.
I'm anemic, and with that growth also it caused problem.
I see.
So the pregnancy you have a lot of medication lah.
Folic acid mesti lebih lah ni. Folic acid.
Mesti lebih. Then tambah dengan iron tablet,
Yeah,
with all that sorts. So it's not a very smooth journey for the first one. Yeah.
Okay, but you managed to pull. I mean, you managed to
you
go
pull
through the whole.
Except yang nak deliver tu panjang lebar dia punya hours lah.
Serious ah? How long?
It's
Because the
over
thing is-
18 hours I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Masa tu bulan puasa.
Aku
Masya
macam
Allah,
aku terasa salah 18 jam pasal Aiman was 18 hours bro.
Masya Allah.
Aku overnight
Bulan puasa
From
Bulan puasa.
night until the next morning,
Ya.
doktor tak sampai, and I dah start macam kesing.
Obviously.
Ini dah kena marah.
Obviously.
Ya.
Okay. Perjalanan tak mudah lah.
Of course, of course.
If you look at it, pasal apa condition dia, then a lot of medication. Then during the journey, clearing of bowel also difficult.
Oh, okay.
So
A lot of complications.
a lot
lah.
of complication due to
Okay.
medication.
Of course.
Okay.
But we have to take the medication because of her anemic. Okay. Then of course of the health condition.
I see.
Okay, so as a husband, you really need to be patient.
Definitely.
Okay.
That goes without saying.
Lagi dengan pregnancy bang
Yes.
Dia dah sakit tak apa tau bang. Dia pregnant lagi bang. Dia double tau.
Yes, correct.
Double
It's true.
Correct.
It's true.
So I was just about to ask you the question, bang. How was her mental state at that point of time throughout the whole pregnancy?
She's very strong.
Okay.
She is very strong.
Okay.
The only thing
Being very safe, being very safe.
the only thing is you need to understand.
Of course.
Kena marah-marah lah. Pasal apa?
I pernah ambil bantal duduk kat atas dia. Dekat muka dia. Yes.
Kalau siapa-siapa yang mendengar,
that
okay,
extent,
it doesn't. Okay, she is not referring to anything sexual or anything that they know.
No.
It is very, betulnya marah tu.
Betulnya marah. Yes. Dia punya mental stage. Until
Okay.
malam-malam nak keluar. And really
Serious
macam,
lah.
Yes.
Serious. Okay.
Ada apa-apa
Craving.
craving tak Aida?
Okay. The first craving is unfortunately my late parent is not well.
Okay.
Okay. She's craving for Indian food.
I see.
Unfortunately, my late mom know how to
Okay.
cook it. Right, but
Tak sihat lah.
unfortunately she's sick. Then the only thing is, okay, you can cook yourself.
That's why aku beli sendiri. Bahan-bahan dia habis masak sendiri.
Okay lah, daripada tak ada.
Specifically apa makanan tu Indian food? Sebab aku penggemar makanan India. So specifically tu minta apa?
Ayasam.
Payasam
Pukul apa tu craving?
susah dekat lah kedai nampak payasam.
Exactly.
Susah bro.
Sampai sekarang aku cakap dia, you mother tak pernah buatkan I payas.
Sial.
Sampai sekarang.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
both my
And
parents.
that adds to the
Mental.
the anger, the animosity.
Asia.
I see.
Kau ingat tak? I don't know about you. Maybe your sisters time diorang mengandung, diorang ada minta kau benda-benda yang aneh-aneh.
Okay, kakak-kakak aku tak. Mungkin not to me, tapi kawan aku pernah cerita dengan aku. Bini dia ngandung, bini dia minta
Bakuteh. Yes ya.
Tapi tak nak bakuteh yang halal Dia nak bakuteh yang original. Yang pig organ soup. Mana nak dapat pig organ soup? So he got no choice. Dia bawa bini dia pergi hawker center. Sebab dia dah belikan dekat Gombak, semua kan ada jual yang Adam Corner semua ada jual yang halal. Tak nak. Dia bawa pergi hawker center, dia buang apik buka periuk, dia punya wap kasih bini dia bau gitu. Dia kat tepi dah macam melayan. Bini dapat bau bakuteh dah, itu je. Dah, okay.
Settle.
Nasib baik dapat bau wap jadi tak payah makan. Kalau tak dapat nama anak dia, nanti namakan anak dia bakuteh ni. Leceh tu. Bini kau apa?
Craving.
Kan kau?
Aku tak.
Kau gunakan alasan
First meal sukun.
Okay lah, sukun. Okay
Sukun.
lah, sendapat.
Kerja Cisco dulu. So
Hilang.
kebetulan kat bawah Afifi tu ada pokok sukun.
Boleh kau petik lah.
Tak, aku tak tahu betul pokok sukun. Aku ada cari Melata Singapura. At last kat bawah situ juga ada.
Gilang ada gila.
Yes, then without fail every day she needs roco punya soya bean. Tu pasal putih melepak tu budak. Mesti nak minum dah bro. Tapi beli satu itu, tapi minum sikit je dah.
Standard.
Aku bingit lah kira. Kakak aku pun Kak Mai. Sorry drag sikit. Kak Mai aku. Dia lain sikit. Dia pregnant for I think the first punya child. Dia pregnant. Dia minta aku cari the constrictor boa.
Ular.
Yang kuning.
Buat apa nak piara?
Yes.
Kena makan lah.
Tak, piara. Dia nak pegang tu benda.
Apakah hal kakak
Apakah hal aku tak tahu, tak faham. Mana aku nak cari kat Singapore. The best part, lepas aku decided not to
layan
ikutkan. Tak mana nampak, mana she keeps bugging me lah kan. Ella dah be pregnant aku pula.
Apalah.
Apa nasib baik aku tak bawa tu benda kan. Mana aku nak letak tu benda. Itu benda bukan makin kecil, je makin besar.
Okay, so your condition back to you your condition, okay, it is an ongoing condition throughout your whole first pregnancy.
So second pun sama juga gitu.
Surprisingly, dia punya after, because it's a normal birth kan, it's together with the punya ni.
Oh, okay, it was
Yalah, miracles of Allah.
Allah, yeah.
You just deliver together. So I tak ada.
Okay.
So after my first pregnancy, so I tak jumpa doktor lagi
Okay.
for this condition. Yeah, so it stops for a while lah. Stops.
Do you all feel macam to an extent macam relief bila dah bersalin tu and you get to know
Right. Also, it's really because
Mungkin
maybe it's a
cubaan ataupun
Yeah,
ujian.
Blessing
It's a blessing. Yes.
Wow, that's a miracle lah.
Allah,
Miracle
Allah,
lah.
betul.
Pasal mak aku pernah lalui ada growth juga. Aku ingat after aku ada satu, nasib baik duk.
Jadi keluarnya kau lah.
Tak,
Habis
tak. After me.
Okay.
Kau dengar betul-betul. After me, aku dah besar primary school dulu time tu.
kalau itu bukan growth, itu terlajak. Itu accident.
Tiba-tiba mak aku cakap dia pregnancy test lah time tu. Mak aku masih muda, bapak aku masih muda kan, masih primary school kan. So dia kata maybe ada lagi satu. But then they mak aku dengan bapak aku time tu agaknya pasal diorang excited nak lagi satu. Pasal jarak jauh tau. Aku dengan kakak aku 1 year apart. Tapi kalau yang ni betul-betul dari baby, dia gila babi jauh sah dengan
Belasan
aku.
tahun lah.
Yes, belasan tahun. But then turn out to be a growth. And aku that point of time was tough on her pasal dia betul-betul berharap nak anak lagi satu.
Faham.
So then dapat tahu it was a growth. Then she had to go for a procedure keluarkan lah tu growth.
Aida, looking back at your first pregnancy, you have not much experience going through a pregnancy.
First tau.
First time.
Ya, abang dia masih relax tau pasal dia dah
Relax, yeah.
Of course lah.
dah experience 5
5 kali kau.
experience. Tak, aku first time pun aku gila babi bro. Aku
Yelah, first time. Abang
first
dah 5 kali.
Aku pun 18 jam tu kat dalam tu.
So to go through that harrowing experience, first pregnancy, dapat tahu yang you have a growth, and there's a lot of uncertainty because I'm sure even then the doctor is in two minds tak tahu nak buat apa sebab the growth is too small, and at the same time they don't want to do anything that might risk your pregnancy and everything. What was going through your mind? And taking into consideration this is your first pregnancy, what was in your mind at that point of time?
Anxiety lah.
Anxiety.
Yeah, because it's our first kid, right?
Uh-huh.
So and because I have taken care of 5 step kids, right? And that is my first. So obviously you nak anak sendiri.
Of course, understand.
So
Pressure?
pressure also one. Yeah, and some more is my family first grandchild.
Masya Allah. Okay.
Oh,
It's my
pressure
family
juga
first
sih.
grandchild.
Pressure tau.
Throughout the whole time, as you were going through it, your husband, how was he? Was he the one? Was he the type yang supportive, or is he like the one like macam pressurizing you? Ke macam mana?
I say lah, macam when you have a mental state kan, dia penyabar lah.
Have to, no choice abang. It's part and parcel of marriage lah. Kalau imagine if at that point of time,
Ada one time tu I macam trigger him sampai macam he nak angkat tangan, tapi macam dia punya penyabar tu dia take back.
I see. Dia dah betul on the threshold, betul dah.
Kira kau in the face juga in the face lah betul tak bang?
Kalau sampai dah duduk atas dia punya muka ni
Betul tak tu literally tu.
I mean, bang, have you ever imagined that if you were not as patient as you were, could it have turned out differently for? I'm not even talking about the marriage, but could it even be different? Mungkin the way your wife might not be able to even carry the baby throughout the whole duration of 9 months. Mungkin. Have you ever thought of that?
It's possible. Because our strength as a male is different.
Of course.
Lagipun bila kita marah, kita punya kekuatan tu lebih. Jadi so lucky enough that yes, okay, she married to me, buy one get 5 free. First thing is I have to respect her, be patient with her.
Of course.
If she can handle my 5 kid, okay, I should be able to handle her, okay, properly.